up and say, welcome, uncles.
Education is one of the critical sectors that contribute to the development of a nation or society. To this end, government at all levels accord priority to the sector to enable its citizens access. However, over the years, the education sector suffers neglect by successive governments, which makes it difficult for citizens, especially leaders of tomorrow, get access to quality education. The decay in infrastructure in schools has been one of the challenges faced by pupils or students, thereby making the atmosphere of learning not conducive. Lack of learning materials in school are some of the responsible factors that bedevils the sector, as parents cannot afford to provide learning materials to their children. Another issue is the welfare of teachers, which hitherto had suffered serious neglect. However, the Bindo administration, having considered the importance of the sector, deemed it necessary, hence the declaration of the state of emergency in education sector across the state.
To the fact that the government has requested the House of Assembly to approve that we throw the education sector into a state of emergency. Okay? Particularly primary and junior secondary schools. Because you know why? I know most of you went through it. He went to visit some schools and some headmasters could not speak English. Some teachers were speaking nonsensical things. He had to communicate in houses. So he came back very annoyed. What kind of children are we training? Where are we going to go to? Who will do our roles in the future? Where are we going to get entrepreneurs? How? So he said we have to talk. I'm telling you this because education is on the concurrent list of our constitution. Local government has a role to play, state government has a role to play, federal government has a role to play. Therefore, we have to put our heads together and then ensure that we do this state of emergency for our children and grandchildren.
Declared a state of emergency in education, and immediately the government is following up with infrastructural development in the educational sector. And Zangula is the first community to benefit from that. We are just here, we laid a foundation for the primary school where a new structure will be raised and probably a lot of innovations on the school environment.
The state of emergency will cover infrastructure, learning materials and teachers' welfare, which government has responded promptly through the payment of 2 months' salaries for primary school teachers.
You remember we intended going on strike. We issued an ultimatum to the state government that within 1 week, if our demands are not met, we are going to embark on strike. So based on that, the government invited us, we sit in a round table, and we agreed that he is going to pay us 2 months out of our demands of 5 months. So, and he has kept to faith. He has paid us 2 months. So that prompted me and part of my ESCO to go to government house and appreciate him.
In the area of infrastructure, government has since swung into action with GDSS and primary school Zangula in Gombe local government, where a foundation laying stone for construction of classrooms were done by the Commissioner of Education on behalf of the state government. The commission
on behalf of Adamawa State Government, we are laying the foundation of Zangula primary school, primary and secondary school. And our hope is that this school will be used to raise leaders of tomorrow. It will be used to also raise people who will work for the peace of Gombe and Adamawa State and Nigeria as a whole. We are hoping that out of this school, a leader will come out in Nigeria.
Educationists, parents, some students lauded state government for taking the bold step, saying the state have started witnessing improvements in WAEC, NECO and other exams which it used to record low performance.
This present government to remember at this our end of bringing us all this material so that our school will be built again, and I believe it will accelerate the rate of learning of our peoples in this community. Actually, we are very grateful for this government.
I actually need the government to intervene in, our classes. We are more than 20 in our classes. We don't have sleep, not enough sleep, and even the classes, the windows, the doors, they are not well, repaired. So we are pleading for the government to intervene in such issues.
Helamat Abanadi, reporting for 26 Weekend 5.